Hello, I'm Jack Williams, a retiree from Local 685, and us retirees have taken on the project of getting our library and our history together. And what I'd like to show you a few of the things that we have accomplished and ask for your help also. You see here is a call letter for our first convention, and this is a photo of the delegates that went to the first convention. And these are other pictures of other conventions we had. As you see around the table here, we're trying to put together photos that we have of all the conventions and conferences that UAW was involved in, Local 685. These date back to the early 40s, and some of them are in pretty bad shape, as you can test to this one here, which is one of our oldest ones, and it's really breaking up in that. So if we don't get them covered, we're going to lose them. We also are in the process of putting together the history of our local. And this is our charter for Local 685. And we went through, this is just a brief history of the presidents we've had. And this is a brief history of the start of our local, which is very interesting. If you have the time, I invite each and every one of you to come in and just read over this, because it's very interesting reading. Also, we go down in here, I've also put together the meeting halls that we have had over the years. This is where we started. We started to where we're at now, and some of them are very interesting places. About half of them are no longer in existence. Good example here is this one here. This was a funeral parlor before we took it over, and then the rescue mission has since moved into it and tore it down. But then also Walter Reuther and many of our dignitaries visited our local. And we have some photos of that. We had to start the building of our hall here. Let me go back into some of the pictures that's interesting, the old officers and some of our things down there when Woodcock come to town. But it's very interesting, and I invite each and every one of you to come in and enjoy looking through it down there. As I said, we have these photos here, and we also have a lot of the old contract books and that. And I invite widows and retirees and their spouses and their grandchildren or their children. You might have some old stuff around the house that doesn't do to you, but if they're buttons or pictures of stuff done at the local, please bring them in and let us look at them and possibly put them in our library for future use. I know, like me, when I'm going and that, no one's going to want, and my family's going to want the stuff I have collected, so I'm happy to be able to bring it in here and leave it. And this is our story. If anyone's wants to contact us, we're usually here at the hall on Tuesdays and Thursdays, or you can contact us anytime. Just call the secretaries, and they'll be glad to take the message, and I'll get back with you. I thank you. I am Jack Williams, and I am the UAW.